Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Smequle, and we are back with our final round of our NBA 2K19 1v1 tournament. If you guys are new here, we've already done round 1 and 2, but pretty much what this tournament is, we took the 16 best 1v1 players in the NBA as voted by you guys. I asked you guys who you thought should be in here, and we put them in a bracket and faced them off against each other to find out who would win in a tournament, a 1v1 style tournament. So if you missed part 1 and 2, I'll leave the links to them in the description below. Definitely go check those out. But we are moving on to our semifinals and final round in this video. We're going to be doing both. We got Giannis versus Harden, Kawhi versus Embiid. I asked you guys if you wanted the matchups fair, like Kawhi versus Harden, Giannis versus Embiid. But you said, let's keep it the same. So that's actually what we're going to be doing here. Our first semifinal rounds are going to be a 1 game to 11 points. And our final round is going to be a best of 3 to 11 points. So the first one to win 2 games up to 11 is going to win. First off, though, we got Giannis versus James Harden here. And starting off, Harden does get first possession, misses his first shot, but on his second possession, he gets his own rebound and gets a second chance point. He's going to actually take the lead here against the Greek Freak, which is very impressive. Giannis with a huge height advantage gets an easy block and an easy layup as well. Harden trying to hit his classic step back 3. It is though good, and Giannis is going to take a bigger lead here, 2-1 lead. Harden gets blocked again by Giannis, and Giannis misses an easy layup. So he's not going to take a 3-1 lead right here. Harden cold, but gets inside for the easy dunk to tie up the game. And then back over to Giannis now. He's going to miss a mid-range jump shot. And at this point, these guys just went back-to-back. I don't know if it was good defense or good offense, but these guys missed so many shots in a row. They were tied up for quite some time in this game. As you can see, it's not looking too good. Harden cold the whole time as well, which is not going to help him score. Giannis in the post fading away. Still no good. So by the end of this game, these guys shot very, very poorly. Harden inside, Giannis gets the block, and he gets the and one. So he's actually going to get the ball right back. He's going to have an opportunity to get another bucket right here, and that he does. So he takes a nice 2-point lead. You do need to win by 2 in these 1v1s. So 2-point leads are actually huge, and now he's up to a 3-point lead. So far, Giannis looking like the better player. He gets his takeover badge, whereas Harden is still stuck with that cold badge. Harden, a tough shot, still can't get anything to go. And Giannis is just going to come to the side and get inside for an easy dunk. 7-2 lead now. Giannis just bullying James Harden at this point. Not much Harden could do. I mean, it's like playing with a 5th grader for Giannis out here. 8-2 lead. Maybe Harden can make a little comeback. Gets blocked by Giannis. Goes up again. Gets blocked yet again. Maybe the 3rd time. He draws the foul, but does not get the bucket right there. And then he's going to brick a mid-range shot. Gets the ball right back and gets an easy dunk. So finally, we see another bucket by James Harden. But I don't know if it's enough. It might be a little too late. Too little too late. Still with a 4-point deficit. Giannis just getting inside so easily with that height advantage. And then Harden gets blocked. Goes up for another shot. And somehow he hits that fading shot. Nice shot by Harden. But then Giannis coming inside here. Kind of gets him jumping a little and gets an easy layup. So game point for Harden here. Or for Giannis. Harden, not much he can do. Giannis misses a shot though. And then there we go. He's going to end the game right there. So we're actually going to check out the box score real quick here as well. We'll go right down to the box score. And look at the shooting percentage for James Harden. 5 for 32. He had 24 rebounds, which is shot awfully. Giannis also 11 for 35. Awful shooting games by both of these guys. So Giannis is going to be one of our finalists. And now we got a matchup between Kawhi and Joel Embiid to see who's going to be facing off against Giannis in the final round. So starting off, it's going to be Embiid with the first ball here. And let's see what he can do. Going to get a nice layup. Good D by Kawhi. But Embiid, just a little too big, too strong. There we go. Finally misses a shot, though. Kawhi trying to get inside, but not able to. Embiid, a great defender, but Kawhi with the steal. He's also a great defender. And let's see if he can finally get a point. No, he's blocked by Embiid again. And another brick for Kawhi. And this is actually going to give Joel Embiid his takeover badge. And he's just going to start bullying Kawhi Leonard inside right here. Taking a 3-0 lead. There's nothing Kawhi can do when Embiid has his takeover badge. But there we go. Finally gets his first points up on the board. And then Embiid with a nice steal right there. Going to try to get right inside. And he hits the shot. So looking a little lopsided this game so far. Embiid kind of running up the score early on here. And he's just working this post so nicely. Another bucket. Even though Kawhi's there, it's these height disadvantages in this competition. Kawhi inside. There we go. Finally going to get another layup there. Then right back to Embiid. Pushes Kawhi out of the way and hits the easy layup. So this game moving along a lot faster than the last game. But a nutmeg by Kawhi Leonard to bring it back just a little bit. Or maybe he doesn't bring it back because Embiid is just too much of a beast. Just going back and forth a little bit here. Kawhi with his takeover badge. So maybe he'll actually be able to come back a bit. Embiid just hitting some crazy shots though. And Embiid with his takeover badge as well. Going to get a defensive stop there. Getting inside again. And he is up to 9 points. 2 more to actually win this game. So Kawhi's going to have to do something crazy if he wants to get to the final round. Gets that dunk. Maybe hypes him up a little bit right there. But then Embiid, the fading mid-range shot. He's got 10 points on the board. It is game point for Joel Embiid. Kawhi Leonard really needs a stop here. But Embiid hits the shot to win the game. So Joel Embiid going to have a nice 11-6 victory over Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, I mean, nothing he could do in the post. This game, these guys shooting a little better. Showing you guys the box score right here. A lot better than the last game. Last game, they just shot awful. But Joel Embiid going to be our second competitor moving on to the final round to face off against the Greek Freak. And we're going to find out who the best 1v1 player in the NBA today is. So starting off with game number 1, Joel Embiid's going to start with the ball in game 1, and Giannis is going to start with the ball in game 2. Joel Embiid going to get the first bucket of the series right here though, and then Giannis inside, missing, and he gets the second chance point. A lot of second chance points and a lot of these games being made. Let's see if Embiid take another lead. Gonna post up right here, going up for it. Good D by Giannis, but Embiid just a little too good in that post. That height advantage just looking too good this year. Giannis coming right back though and dunks on Embiid to tie the game. Let's see if he can keep on working like this inside. A tough shot, but he still gets it to fall. And then right back over to Embiid. Giannis with the block and 1. So Giannis is actually going to get the point plus the ball back right here. He also has his takeover badge. So this is going to be hard to stop him now. He's up to a 5-2 lead. It is not looking good for Joel Embiid right now. But then he hits a nice post move right there. Starting to come back a lot of post moves with these two guys, the two really tall players. Giannis a little more athletic than Embiid, but they're just going back and forth at this point, and that's not good for Embiid though. So that just means Giannis is getting closer and closer to getting a W. He's just getting inside so easily, and he gets a block on Embiid, but Embiid still manages to score, and he gets his takeover badge. So maybe he can actually come back a little here, but then blocked by Giannis, and the second chance points are good. One thing with these 1v1s, the player that gets blocked always gets the ball back, and Embiid is going to tie up that game. That takeover badge was so huge for him. And see if he can take a lead right here, dunking on Giannis, a big poster. That's got to be big for his self-esteem to actually go ahead with this game. Remember, it is the first person to 11, but we do have a best of 2, so it could go either way. Giannis with a tough shot, draws the and one, so he's going to get the ball back right here, all tied up. This is actually game-changing. If he can actually capitalize on this, he might get the W. Gets a super tough layup inside, and it's going to be game point. Embiid needs to score here if he wants to stay in this, and it's going to be tough to do so with how good of D Giannis has been playing so far, but Embiid does manage to do it, ties it all up, and he gets his takeover badge. So at this point, I don't know, I'd say Embiid might have the advantage with that takeover badge, but Giannis getting inside, misses a shot, misses again. The third attempt is finally good. Embiid just needed a rebound there, and he could have actually won this game. And Embiid inside gets blocked by Giannis. This spinning around, and Giannis is going to win game number 1 of our finals, 12-2. A super close game. Checking out the box score, Giannis shot 12 for 23. He also had 5 blocks, which is crazy. Joel Embiid shot 10 for 21. A really good percentage by him right there. But he turned over the ball and fouled a few too many times. So game number 2, Giannis going to start with the ball, since Embiid got its start in the first game, and Giannis is going to score on his first possession. Embiid going to step back, though, and hit a mid-range shot. This is actually a really good contest between the two. Embiid going to take the lead early on, though. And Giannis coming right back. A tough layup, and somehow Joel Embiid gets his takeover badge from getting scored on. Doesn't make much sense. And he's going to get some easy post moves, but then he's blocked by Giannis, who's going to tie up the game quite a bit. Kind of going back and forth at this point. Both players scoring at a really good rate. Giannis with a block, but he can't get the ball back, so Embiid is going to take yet another lead. See if Giannis, and he gets blocked by Embiid. Embiid up to a 2-point lead. Can Embiid actually win this? Put this to a game number 3. Giannis coming back inside, though, gets that easy layup. Back over to Joel Embiid. He's got his takeover badge, so he does have a little bit of an advantage here. He draws the foul and 1 for Joel Embiid. He's got a 2-point lead, and he gets the ball back. Not able to convert, though. Giannis on the other end, going to get the game within 1 point. This thing is so close. See if Embiid can take an even bigger lead right here. Puts up the ball, but blocked by the Greek Freak, which is huge for him. Giannis is going to get his takeover badge, and he ties the game all up 6-6. And then yet again, he gets inside, misses his first shot, then just shoves Embiid out of the way and takes the 1-point lead. So not looking good for Embiid at this point. Giannis now with the lead and his takeover badge, but Embiid still manages to tie this thing all up. But Giannis still with this takeover badge. Going to be hard to stop him. Gets another bucket. He still has this 1-point lead. 3 more points, and Giannis can actually win this thing. See if Embiid can score on this possession. Of course, going for the post. He gets blocked. Gets blocked again. And misses his 3rd shot. The 4th shot is finally good. And then Giannis blows by him for the easy dunk. Giannis up to 9 points now. 2 more to win this. He gets blocked by Joel Embiid. Gets the ball back. Tough D inside, and Giannis hits that shot. So he is now at game point. 1 more bucket for Giannis, and he can win this. Embiid misses a shot, then gets blocked. Can he do something here? He needs to score, and he does score. Down by 1. Joel Embiid, can he make this comeback and go to a game number 3? If Giannis scores here, though, it is game over. Let's see if he can get inside. Nutmegs Joel Embiid, and he hits the final shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be our final winner. Checking out the box score. 8 missed shots. He had 6 blocks and a steal as well this game, as well as 10 rebounds. Joel Embiid missed a ton this game. He had 2 blocks and a steal. Just not enough to beat Giannis. So Giannis is going to be our champion of this 1v1 NBA 2K19 challenge. Leave your comment down below if you thought this is how it would actually turn out. In real life, I honestly think it might go somewhat the same way. Maybe some other guys, maybe it wouldn't be Joel Embiid. But I mean, Giannis, He's a complete beast. That's going to be it for this series. If you guys want to see this for maybe all-time players, that would be really fun to see, as well as duos. We might do something like that as well. But anyways, this has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never in the same space that we started at. Throw the ball, I run the play like a quarterback. I've been up all night trying to make a stack, trying to get a plaque and flip a dream into a solid fact. Hustled hard for it. One day they will notice. Chasing in the day.